Hi, this is Zak Mir from Share Talk with the Bulletin Board Heroes for Friday, the 23rd of November. Starting off with Haydale Graphene Industries, which I actually think is one of the better calls that have been made here. Obviously, there's quite a lot of competition, but the reason for saying that is the gap within the falling wedge, which I commentated on at the time when the shares were still below 20p. And that suggested that there was momentum behind the turnaround, and that's what's come to pass with the break through 20p in this falling wedge formation, nearly hitting the initial technical target of the 50-day moving average at 29 pence. So I think the high so far around 28 or so. We'll see how that goes, but the RSI just 56, so plenty of gas in the tank from a technical perspective. But anyway, at least we've had the turnaround there, which presumably shareholders will be quite happy and relieved about. Next up is a bit of fun. Obviously, all of this is a bit of fun, but IQAI is the stock here. Not much charting material to go on, but it looks as though we're in a broadening triangle there, floor of the triangle at 2.6 pence. While we hold that, we could hit as high as 3.8 pence, which would be a nice return from current levels. Ideally, there's an end-of-day close above that last peak there, which was 2.99 pence. So we've just tested that now early this Friday, but let's see how that goes for the end of the day. Ideally above 3 pence and then up to that 3.8 pence target. Looks quite interesting. An old favorite from a few weeks back, core Potash. Looks like it's trying to have another go in terms of the upside here. We obviously had the triangle break and all the excitement, or the falling wedge break, all the excitement at the beginning of the month. Now it could be that the share's in a rising trend channel, whereby above that low there, which is 7.37 pence, we head up to 12 or 13 pence over the next few weeks, hopefully by Christmas. Bit of a line of resistance there from the November peak, so if you're cautious on the stock, maybe wait for a break of 9 pence. Before getting on board that situation. Another recent riser which did well, N4 Pharma. The reason for coming back to this now is that it looks as though it's bounced off this resistance line there from July. That's now become support at 8 pence. So above 8 pence, we could see a retest of the 14-15 pence area near the 200-day moving average, 15.47. Mobile streams has been on and off here with the Bulletin Board Heroes in recent months. We had the triangle break in October, and a good sign, I suppose, as far as that was concerned, even though we didn't actually break higher. We've tracked sideways at worst, and today we've gapped through the 50-day moving average at 0.77. While we hold above that, looking for the 200-day line at 1.26 on that. But it looks as though we were starting what could be a rather bigger turnaround than that initial target at the 200-day line. Powerhouse Energy, the next one up, and here a nice break of this triangle that we've had on the chart there, post-September recovery. 0.47, the key line there. We broke that this morning after having that as resistance earlier in the week. And while we hold above 0.7, it's a matter of trying to work out where the shares can go. Initial target 0.6, which was the old July peak. Through that, then we're looking at as high as 0.9, which would be the top of a rising trend channel from June. Quite significant here that we've had the break, lasting break now of the 200-day average at 0.44. And ideally the shares remain well above that 0.44 to 0.47 area ahead of a breakout. That's it from me. More updates on Monday.